The pride of Hawaii is now the BMF champ of the UFC. Max Holloway dethroned Justin Gaethje on Saturday night at UFC 300 to win the BMF title via thrilling knockout in the very last second of the fifth round. The bout for the symbolic title was jam-packed with action from the opening round to the literal last second. After 24 minutes and 50 seconds of thrilling exchanges, Holloway pointed at the center of the mat and told Gaethje to bring it. Seconds later, Holloway smashed him with an overhand right to send Gaethje face-planting into the mat. "I'm him," Holloway screamed afterward. Joe Rogan called it the greatest knockout of all time. And all that momentum began 20 minutes earlier with a spinning heel kick in the final second of the first round that badly injured Gaethje's nose. The leaking nose bothered Gaethje the rest of the fight, and the Hawaiian Holloway never slowed down. Holloway's third round was particularly sharp, hitting Gaethje with repeated combos and drilling another spinning kick. Battling through Gaethje's repeated heavy calf kicks, Holloway also displayed elite defense all fight. He deftly avoided Gaethje's power shots and countered his pressure with straights that sent Gaethje recoiling and touching at his injured nose. But despite a one-sided first 15 minutes, Gaethje battled back in the fourth round to knock Holloway down, the first time he ever hit the canvas. Holloway survived the power onslaught and bounced back with more flurries in the fifth round. Holloway moved up from featherweight to lightweight to take on Gaethje at the landmark UFC event, Holloway's second career fight in the weight class. Despite the success against a top contender at lightweight, Holloway told The Athletic he has unfinished business at featherweight, where he once held the division's title for 925 days. But after dropping the title to Alexander Volkanovski and losing 2 other times to Volkanovski in efforts to reclaim the belt, Holloway's career was at a crossroads. However, after Ilia Topuria took the featherweight belt from Volkanovski at UFC 298, the division has been reopened and Holloway's title hopes rekindled. Holloway told The Athletic he plans on being in line for a shot at the featherweight title after Topuria and Volkanovski have their rematch. Kayla Harrison throws a headkick at Holly Holm in their bout at UFC 300. Photo. Chris Unger, Zuffa LLC via Getty Images. Kayla Harrison has been hyped for years as arguably the greatest women's fighter outside of the UFC. And she proved Saturday night at UFC 300 that she may now be the most feared women's fighter within the UFC. Harrison defeated former women's bantamweight champion Holly Holm in her UFC debut, submitting Holm with a rear naked choke in the second round. The choke is Harrison's 7th career submission win. Prior to the UFC, Harrison compiled a 16-1 record in the Professional Fighters League, winning the PFL's women's lightweight tournaments in 2019, 2021 and 2022.